Heavy media coverage about a planned allegedly secret meeting in the Pentagon with Elon Musk, offering some war plans as reported, and the series of attacks against Tesla and its cars and facilities continues. Welcome to Bauernebel News. Controversy is brewing in Washington, D.C. regarding the role of Elon Musk, of course, Donald Trump's close advisor and tasked to shrink the U.S. government. Now it is reported by the New York Times that there was a briefing planned in the Pentagon on Friday evening regarding possible war plans in the case of a armed confrontation with China. These plans are called operational plans, and they are, of course, in the drawers of the Pentagon in case war breaks out against a nation. Of course, that Elon Musk is allegedly briefed on those war plans have caused a stir in Washington, D.C. People are wondering why this is the case and why Elon Musk has so much access to very secretive and sensitive government information. The White House has denied that there was any plans to talk about war with China or anything related to China. Of course, there is a conflict of interest also with Elon Musk, since he is receiving large government contracts and is at the same time part of the government and actually shrinking it. But internationally, with this development of a possible planned briefing about war plans against China, this has reached another dimension and, as mentioned, has caused a real stir amongst critics of Donald Trump. The White House is defending and is actually denying the report, basically stating that this is all false reporting and none of this was planned. Of course, Elon Musk has also a role geostrategically regarding his internet service Starlink from space, which is provided by satellites in space, which is very crucial in armed conflict sometimes, especially the one in Ukraine. Of course, it is possible that the Pentagon's officials want to talk to Musk regarding his internet service as well, but it is unclear what the exact purpose of this briefing was. Attacks against Teslas as well as cars as facilities are escalating. It is a protest movement against Elon Musk, which of course is causing headlines in his role as point person of Donald Trump to shrink the government. And this has led some of these demonstrators and protesters and criminals actually to attack Tesla. The latest incident was reported from Canada. 80 Tesla cars were set on fire or damaged in a dealership in Canada. The attack comes after a series of frightening vandalism and violent act against Tesla facilities. The most dramatic incident was reported from Salem in the U.S. state of Oregon, as some of these protesters have attacked a dealership and threw Molotov cocktails on the cars. Some of them went up in flames. One of the activists was armed with an AR-15 style assault rifle, a very frightening incident. Now, of course, the U.S. government is clamping down. Attorney General Pam Bondi has just stated there will be the first 3 arrests against suspects in these attacks. First trials possibly planned. There was a rather bizarre question actually coming from a Fox News anchor asking Caroline Leavitt, the spokesperson of the White House, if the death penalty is possible in these cases. Caroline Leavitt did not wanted to elaborate, but this shows how dramatic this situation has begun. Of course, the Trump administration is condemning these attacks as domestic terrorism. On the other side, though, some of the Democratic Party politicians as well as talk show hosts are showing a mild degree of sympathy for these attacks, which of course has caused a new stir. The situation remains very challenging. Also, of course, for Elon Musk, which car company is constantly in the news in a negative way.